Good afternoon, everybody. Chad, Doss Farms. Dizzy, Izzy, Lucy, and Dude. We gotta fake them. You gotta go like this. Oh, Izzy, new. You called my bluff. We gotta back up. We gotta back up, pig. Woo! Lucy! Let him argue over that for a second. Easy, pig. Good grief. You got, nope. You stinker. Izzy. Woo. There we go. Well, I think you got a mouthful before you got out of there. You're frothing. You're straight frothing. Such a good pig. Such a good pig. Take your time. Whew. What's up, buddy? Well, that wasn't nice. That gets you coal in your stocking, you know. That gets you coal in your stocking. Yep, sure would. Touch. Touch. You're so good looking. Good job, Mom. Yeah, I'm out of breath. That was an adventure. If you're new here, welcome and howdy. If you're old here, welcome and howdy. That's my lovely wife and us, 40 acres in Northeast Oklahoma. We've got cattle, donkeys, pigs, 3 dogs, 3 boys in no particular order. We've got 2 channels, Doss Farms and Doss Outdoors. This channel, Doss Farms, where we show a lot more about the animals. Doss Outdoors, we show more projects. But regardless, it's Vlogmas, where we post every single day, either on this channel or that channel. Doss Farms is always Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Whew. Hang on. Ignore the heart rate, pigs are fast. 30 degrees. So I wonder if that water's even thawed down there. Hang on, I want to check this too. Yep. That would work. So here's what we do. I close this off, then I open this, let the water run out of the quick release, quick disconnect. And now this will work tomorrow, like no problem. I am gonna close it. But I was hoping it would warm up a little bit, but it just hasn't. Now, thankfully last night, I topped off all the waters. So they should be good. And we are supposed to get to 35 degrees by 4 p.m. So all the hoses have been laying in the sunshine, so we should be able to water the cows here in a minute. We're gonna go check and see how much water they have. Now I've got cameras on each one of them, but I still like to do a little visual, make sure everybody's happy. I'll tell you one thing that's interesting. Where are the cows? I have never, ever started a video and those cows weren't standing right along the fence. So that means one of 2 things. But they've either eaten so much hay that they actually went to venture out into the woods. And I don't think that's it. Or we might have a baby Highland. Yeah, the water looks good. Here, let me show you this. So we got plenty of water. They've actually barely touched it since I filled it up last night. But where is everybody? there's plenty of hay. So where's everybody at? Oh man. So here's the dilemma. If there's a baby, we got to go get Ray. But we need to go make sure there's a baby first. Because at 30 degrees, if I tell Ray there's a baby out here, there better be a baby. So we got to go lay eyes on this thing and get a visual, and then we'll get Ray to come out here. She's currently inside working on the Christmas tree. We've had a buck showing his face in this 8-acre pasture right here. He's shown himself a few times on camera because there's no cows in here, like no cattle in this pasture. So we'll keep the camera aimed forward, see if we can bump him or something. There's quite a ravine over there. I call it a ravine. I'm not even sure what a ravine is. I've just heard that word my whole life and associated it with like a ditch or a valley. But there is a significant ravine right here where a buck could bed down and be safe, and he's got an out. There they are. Mom and a baby. So that's not the buck, and they're actually in the pasture with the cows. The ravine I was referring to is right here. And that actually pops out. You guys know we have a loading gate at the top of the hill that's on the roadside. But that is like, I know the camera flattens it out, but if I let go, see how steep this hill is? We're just rolling. We'd roll all the way down it. But that's every bit of about 40 feet of an elevation change. Man, I tell you what, I gotta get a rifle. I gotta get a rifle. I actually just sold a Ruger American Predator, but it was chambered in 5.56, and I'm not gonna, I don't know about the 5.56 for the deer, man, because we can grow some pretty good sign. There goes another one. He's gone. There's no way I can catch up to him, but I bet I see him on the top camera. Hang on. That looked like a good size one. But out here, man, we could stumble upon, because we live in the corner of the, it's called the 4 states. We got Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Kansas within about 30 miles of us. So we could roll up on some monster Kansas buck, you know. So, or a northern Midwestern Missouri buck, you know. They don't grow that small over there either. So I don't want a 5.56. I really want like a 6.5 or a 308. Now I misspoke the other day when I was talking about getting Adler something to shoot. I will get Adler his own. Like I'll get him a little 243 or something, and you know, we'll set up in a blind, that one down there at the bottom of the hill by the creek, so that we have a rest to shoot from. That 243 would be about perfect for him. Oh, I've been spotted. That is too funny. Now, I don't mean there's not a baby up there, but we are about 500 feet right here. So we got another 850 feet to Miss Bunny. She's about 300 feet off the corner. So let's get in there. So now the question is, do I drive up here and meet them? Or do I dump cubes down here? I don't really want to dump cubes down here because wherever they're at, I want to see them because they may be huddled around this new baby, if there is one. Excuse me, ma'am. Hey, there any new babies up here? You see any new babies? Baby Maximus, baby June. Is there new babies up here? What y'all doing out here in the woods? Oh, there's Nellie. Yep, we're gonna have to dump some cubes because they're gonna come running through the trees. There's June. That doesn't mean she doesn't have a baby though. Woo! Well, I would say, looking as rotund as you is, there's not a baby yet. My goodness, June. Nope. All gone. All gone. They're not all gone. I just need them to back up. Whew. Let's see. Is that everybody? Ready? Try that, buddy. No? Man, look how fluffy they are. Woo! You got chilly, didn't it? Miss Bonnie. Benjamin. Hey, there's cubes almost another 100 feet that way. You're so pretty. Miss Belle, good to see you. She's the ornery one. Sonny. Fiona. Miss June, you are warm. That is for sure. My goodness, what a fluffy cow. Beautiful. So she's been on her backside, been laying down. But they may have just been back here trying to get warm. Like up there on the hill where we built that 4-board fence, there's no wind break. The fence is not gonna keep the wind from hitting them. But you get back here and it's like, I mean, there's trees so thick you can't throw a rock 25 feet in every direction. So the wind is almost non-existent. But if we were to go to the top of the hill where the 4-board is, I'm sure you'd feel the 20-mile-an-hour winds like crazy. So they came back to the trees to warm up. Miss Glory. How are you? Oh, this is another one of the pairings I'm excited about. I am excited. Can I touch? Can I touch? I didn't think so. It's just a little, it's just a tipsy. It's just a pat. I love you. Whole lot of posturing going on between those two. I'm the bull, I'm the boss. But these two are, someone's gonna have to move, I would imagine. Kind of reminds me of my brothers and I growing up. Good afternoon, beautiful. How is you? How is you, Miss Allie? You staying warm? You stay next to Mom, I bet you are. Yeah, like if we were over on the hill up by the 4-board fence, I need my gloves, my stocking cap. I mean, it just a completely different story. But out here, there's just nothing to it. Is that a bone or a rock? That's a rock. Just nothing to it out here. There's also zero noise. I don't know if you guys can hear the side by side, but like there's nothing out here. All I hear is cows crunching cake. Plenty of calories for everybody. Plenty of calories. You're looking beautiful, by the way. I kind of disclosed that I thought you were a little bit on the hefty side when we bought you, but you were pregnant, so I don't know if that was a fair assessment. But out here, you've lost some weight. Out here running around. Golly, look at the side saddlebags on June. My goodness. Hey, can I check something? It's me, don't freak out. There you go. Lily! Hello, young lady. Hi. Now, they got a fair amount of cubes, the donkeys did, so I'm not going to give them treats. I want them to stay skinny and healthy and well. My goodness. So majestic. So majestic. I'm going to have to feed back here more often. It's pretty quiet. I'm leaving the side-by-side running because it's still 30 degrees outside. And even though I'm a grown man, I do like my heated cab. Okay, so I have a question for the hunters. None of these cattle are hunters, but here's my question. I'm still on the fence. 6'5", 308. I'm going to get Adler like a 270 or a 240, a 243 or 270. But if I was standing right here, right now, and also these cows have heard a pew-pew many times, they don't even flinch. So I literally, if I saw something standing right there I wanted to take, that is 550 feet to that gate right there. Right there. A 30-30 is not going to do it. A 308 will, but I think I'm going to have to aim like 2 feet high. The rumor is the 6.5, I'd only have to hold up like 3 inches. Okay? So understand this, my pew-pew background is extensive. I taught courses as well. Like I literally took the courses to be a teacher. So I've taught the courses. I know, but I just, you almost need a 30-30 and a 6.5 for this property. Because just as soon as I see something right there I want to harvest, a deer, I could see one on the other side of this pile, and a 6.5 308 ain't going through there. Now, nothing's going through there, but you see what I'm saying? The rest of the property looks like this. And you really don't want to run a 6.5 or a 308 rifle through the woods. You'd want the 30-30. So, I'm kind of torn, Fiona. I'm kind of torn. I know what the answer is. I know what we're gonna have to do. We're just gonna have to get 2 rifles. You guys are with me. I'm gonna go tell Ray that's what you guys told me to do. If I go with a 30-30, I'll actually take it around the property with me, because right now I ride around with a 9mm. This is all for safety purposes. I ride around the 9mm and a 357 lever. So I think I need a 30-30 lever and a 6.5. Because like right now, if I saw those deer, those doe that we saw over there, standing in those woods, a 6.5 would be a terrible idea. You can't even see 100 feet in. So you'd need your 30. You see what I'm saying? We just need 2 rifles. I don't see how we can get around it. It is what it is, it's facts. Oh, that's good. Remember back when we had the property dozed? It was August 20th. That's when the guy left. That's when we paid him. And some of y'all were just all worked up because You just knew that I was gonna have to come back here and burn them wood piles. You know what? It's about to be a perfect time to burn because it's gonna be wet out here. And it's gonna be cold and the fire won't spread. But I ain't thought about them piles one time. Not a one of them, man. So some guys don't like the 6.5, probably because they already own a 308. But the 308 does move around quite a bit at about 300 or 400 yards. So some guys run the 6.5, and the 308 guys don't like the 6.5 because it's expensive and can be hard to find. However, in an end of world situation, the guys that are saying 6.5 is going to be hard to come across. If you brought a 6.5 to the 5.56 party, you're in trouble. You're way behind the game. And if you're just now collecting, you're way behind. I got enough 5.56. I'll take your 5.56. Does that make sense? But no, true story. I ain't worried about it. I'm not. And I'm pretty sure I lost most of my artillery and everything in a boating accident at the old farm. It's probably still out there. I don't know. They like to lay down here, the cows, not the deer. So those 3 doe that we saw, there was 3. I think I only got 2 in frame, but they're right through the woods right there. Guarantee it. Also noteworthy though, I don't think with this administration, and this ain't a political thing. With this administration, I don't think you're going to have to worry too much about, you know, ammunition prices and things like that. I think it's going to even out. But remember, who was it that said we're only 4 years away from a completely different America? So yeah, every 4 years, man, it could all be a different world. But thankfully, and I mean this, thankfully that's true. No matter which side you're on. I know some of y'all, we have a pretty significant international audience. Some of y'all have been the same administration for 20, 30 years, man. And if you don't like something, tough noogies? I don't know, man. What do you do? Doggies! What in the name of Sam Hill? Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing, here wait, I gotta get a closer look at this. Introducing Mr. and Mrs. Oscar and Goose. What in the world? Oh my goodness, they're wearing sweaters. Oh my goodness. I have no words. Zero. Oh, I've never been more confused and proud at the same time. Gee whiz. Wiener! What you doing, brother? Goose! What's up, buddy? What's you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Oh my. Whew. So our animals at night stay inside our heated, insulated garage, and I've got a temperature sensor in there, and it's never been below 55. They've got blankets. Cabela's got a memory foam mattress, like for the big dogs. So they're warm at night. But during a day like this, they do need to be out. They do need to exercise. And what we're gonna do is put the panels that we used over here inside our back garage door. We're gonna put a screen on that door, and they're gonna be able to go in and out of the winter, like when it's 20 degrees or snowing or whatever. They'll be able to go in and out of the garage as they please, like all day long. So they'll be plenty warm. But the sweaters, that is one thing I have never bought a dog, is a sweater. That is hysterical, man. Oh my goodness. Do you want one? Do you want one? You've been like well, you were inside for a little while, but you were like an outdoor dog long before Miss Ray here came along. My goodness, is he shaking because he's scared of his sweater?
He's probably so mad about it.
Nope. Well, I already told him in the video, the next move, it's because it's supposed to be 55 degrees Sunday.
I know.
This was abnormal. And Cabela's tried to show him, you got to go lay in the sun. They can't lay up here. But you know what I thought about doing was getting some cardboard boxes and stuffing them with straw.
Yeah.
That's what my dad used to do. And then they could come up here and, you know, we've got that doghouse, but I think with that plastic on the front, they won't go in it. I need to take that off. You know what I'm talking about? It's like they're scared of it.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't think he's as cold as, he didn't even feel cold. But
Well, they've got heating mats coming too. And
poor Goose, though. He
that.
feels like, we probably shouldn't have got him a haircut that last time. Oops. At the time of this video, the cows are back up top. There's still no Miss June. Everybody's got water. They're full. You can see the donkey's not having to reach very far to get it. But it is cold. It's still, what is it? Is that 30? 32? 32 degrees on the nose.
It's chilly.
Look. Did they not have a hot dog? Did they not have a hot dog bun sweatshirt?
What? No.
Yeah. Look here. Cover your little butt. There we go. There we go. He doesn't know what to do. Has he ever seen himself? He's seen himself. All right. Well, as always, with Vlogmas, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
You all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces from Bath, Indiana.